finally got to start on my second shift. This is the one that's going to break in half and sink. I was nowhere near done with the first, but I had to get that second shift started.
This is kind of a good way to learn cake sculpture, really. Just doing it in something harder than cake. It makes it a little easier. You're not fighting so much. It gives you the idea of what you're doing, how you're going to do it. But obviously, it's not going to settle like that. This doesn't have to have the support layers and all that other crazy stuff that cake does.
Have you remember which is the front? We labeled it, but unfortunately we covered it.
That looks right.
Okay.
I can honestly say that I have never made a 5-foot tall cake before. So that's going to be the challenge.
I think that barrel's a little bit smaller than I wanted it to be.
Making sure she's not sticking.
So I go to roll out my brown fondant for my large shift, and it just does not feel right. It's a little dry.
Look at it, Karen.
The problem with fondant is any place it cracks, it's going south. And with a big crack, you can't stop it.
I'm going to see if I can pick this up without it going fast, going fast, going fast.
Oh, it's
Oh,
not
wait,
long
come on, you
enough.
got to go to the other side and flip.
Okay. Oh, trying.
Flip. Oh my God. This Karen's so bad.
Mike, if you just work it, get it warm with your fingers.
Yeah, I mean, I've got an inch gap over here. I think so. My side tore worse than yours, and mine just happens to be the show side. Don't be pushing on stuff. I don't want you pushing out details I just put in. This stuff is so not soft. Oh, look at it tear.
For most of my cake career, my mother has been the leader, so it's really nice to finally command the shift.
I got it. I'll do it. Go do your deal.
Okay, are you sure?
Yep.
I turn around, look at my cake, and I see the cake has started falling apart. A little bit more icing, fill in the areas, and then get it prepped so that we can get the fondant on it to hold it all together. Because we're needing to lift such a large piece without it tearing, we need to roll it on the vinyl and keep flipping it back and forth. When I get up and turn it, I can move a whole sheet at once. And then when I go to put it on the cake, I can pick it up like this and it's going to stick and not tear.
Want to sail?
It's a little pink. It's a little pink. Little pink. Did I do the wrong color?
It was great if you were making flowers or something, but not for a pirate ship sail.
I would prefer you do that in a little more manly
I want
mode.
my pink sail.
I was not using hot pink.
We are judging client satisfaction, technical difficulty, and aesthetic appeal. Whoa, what's happening?
I've been fighting with cold fondant. Fondant's drying out on me.
So the judges had just happened to show up at the worst possible time. I'm in crisis. I have these huge cracks. It looks like I have no clue what I'm doing with fondant.
It's pretty thin. It's only maybe an 1/8 inch thick. A few spots are a little bit thicker.
Right. In my opinion, he rolled his fondant too thick. His fondant cracked. It created a problem. He's wasting time by making these errors.
I got you scared, do I?
Oh, we're done.
Hi, I'm good, thanks.
These are...
Those are candies. So this is filler basically in the chest. We do have several things Linda's making.
So you're going to cover this up in here?
We're going to cover the wires up. We've had the sugar gems and things here. So this was just filler.
Can I see?
Yes.
Okay. Susan's team, they're making a lot of progress. Their cake is almost entirely built, but given how much time she has, she could be paying a little bit closer attention to detail. Oh, and this is...
What is going to be for our drinking skeleton?
Fondant's cool because you can do unusual things. You can do good molding and that kind of stuff with it. But most of my work I, do embroidery.
Hi. How are you doing? Bob, he's not the fondant king. He doesn't love fondant, so I'm very curious to see what's going to happen next.
But we
They rolled it out on plastic.
They're covering everything in fondant. Oh my lord, in a huge fondant.
Oh my goodness. Does that scare you?
It's like a bed sheet.
It was 35 pounds of fondant at once. It's like throwing another body up on top of the cake. Still pulling it back. I think once we get the weight on the... you need to get the front on now. I need to balance out the pulling from the back with the pulling from the front. Go on then, sorry. After I put the second piece on, I saw that it had started to tear the back side of the cake. And I thought, I need to get the sides on to bandage the front and the back together. This is just really tearing here.
It's ripping.
Close your eyes for me. He's a buttercream guy, and he's trying to use that big a sheet of fun. Probably one of those things where Bob's good guess cakes went too big.
This is just really tearing here. It's pulling on the inside. This middle section is coming down. The fondant grew bigger and bigger and bigger. At that point, I thought to myself, is this fixable? I dropped the whole tear.
Competitors, Captain Ray, our client, is back to take a look at your progress. Next, on Ultimate Takeoff.
This couldn't have come at a worse time.
Trouble's Mouth.
Are you kidding me?
And later, only one of you could win $10,000.
It's really tearing here. It's like dropped a whole tear.
Wow. Captain's back. Wants to see what's going on.
Great. This couldn't have come at a worse time.
So, Ray, what you have going on?
I was like beside myself and I just thought, don't talk to me until we reach that.
Show us what's going on. I think it looks like a little problem.
Yeah, our treasure map is tearing apart. So I'm trying to, I don't know. I know you're supposed to smooch these people at this time. I know you're supposed to talk them up, but I couldn't do it. We're gonna do the pirate deck that we're working on, treasure chest, that kind of stuff. Hopefully put some islands in and get a water feature going for you.
Very good. Susan.
Hi, Captain Ray, how are you?
Oh, very good.
Good. As you can see, we got quite a bit done here. It's pretty cool to have Captain Ray come through the kitchen. I just pointed out what I knew he liked rum. So I said, is that enough rum on there for you? Treasure chest will be here, and it's gonna bobble up and down like he's in the water. Okay, what do you think? You like it?
I think it's very clever.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Mike.
Ahoy, Captain.
When Captain Ray came in for his walk around, I really wanted to impress him with everything. Not just our cake, but our team, our personality.
My sister has several very hearty winches. She'll be waiting in your captain's quarters.
Spectacular, huh?
Yeah, a good crew for the ship indeed. I'm anxious to see it set sail.
Very good. We are too.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for coming, Captain.
Great. Competitors.
Ahoy, mateys. I have a request of all your cakes.
Uh-oh.
No cake would be worth its weight in gold without the captain's most trusted confidant, his mascot, the monkey.
Hi, Captain.
You'll need to incorporate the captain's request onto your cake. It needs to be at least 4 inches tall.
Are you kidding me?
Contestants will be judged on creativity and cleverness. Good luck.
He wants a 4-inch long monkey. A 4-inch long monkey
Not
at
a
the scale
monkey,
of our ship is 30 foot tall. It isn't
One
gonna
thing
work
about
for us.
Make me a monkey for sarcastic, the front of the ship for the they spirit. can be Make very it long, opinionated. skinny.
Who
4
wants a
inches.
4-foot
I
monkey?
just- I laid it on my sister's lap. I knew that'd take care of it.
Okay, sales are done. Here's your
That's a 4-sale bottle.
She's got them off color. They're kind of a creamy color. They'll work.
Why don't you pipe me some vertical lines?
Oh, God, vertical lines.
Vertical lines.
Not like Mom. Sails aren't made from one big sheet. I needed vertical lines, where the sails are sewn together. Him, ropes, all this stuff. I don't have any of that stuff.
Not as done as you thought you were, are you?
Cantrice or
Hey,
Control.
Siri.
Click on the
What are we gonna
Instagram
do?
tab in my bio.
Cake is just driving me absolutely
And
nuts.
send me a direct
The hole
message.
is getting bigger and bigger by the minute. I tried to
Even
fill it
Jackson,
with
near
rice and
Florida, or in
cereal,
the area.
a little bit more icing, fill in the areas, and then get that fondant on there. Okay. Okay. Hoping that it would stick the 2 tore pieces of fondant together to keep it from tearing completely around like a zipper. Okay, yeah. That's stay.
This is definitely a Mike cake. It is not a sherry cake by any means. This kind of thing makes me extremely nervous. You know, Mike, I love what you're doing today, but don't think we're gonna go home and you're gonna continue to boss me around, understand?
All right, I've got the cannons going. I've got this will be number 3. That's how I'm hooking in the pipes, okay?
The pump for the rum, the drinking pirate, wasn't working. It was kind of very slow. Then we put the dry ice in it, and we think that the dry ice actually froze up the pump a little bit.
This doesn't fit on this.
Sometimes things are supposed to work a certain way, and it's the troubleshooting was hard.
Somebody came
That's for
in?
the small one, right?
Yeah, this is the small one.
There's an attachment.
Shay.
that when you're that rushed, you can fix them, but it takes time.
You got it, Suze. Perfect.
You got it? We're not gonna drop this thing. Got it? Okay.
Oh, wait.
Make sure the tail clears, tail clears, tail clears.
Clears. Okay.
Alright, she's boarded. How are you?
Hello.
Hello.
The blue team is ahead of it. Susan's team has got it together. They are ahead, and I think she's got the boys running. Mike has a lot of detail. This can be really close. I don't know if he's going to be able to finish in time.
Thinking this cannon's getting a wrong wheel. I was really, really happy with the cannons that are actually going to shoot some